Hey you guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing empties, and I'm doing them because I'm out of room in my little bin. So as you guys know, I've been trying to work through my Scentsy stash. I really want to have a manageable stash so that as I get things, I melt things so that I don't have like this just gigantic, overflowing wax problem. And so a lot of this will be Scentsy, but I did get through a lot of other stuff too. So again, if you're new to my channel, welcome and glad you're here. The reason that I go through my wax empties is so that you guys know about performance, about scent preference and scent throw, and just kind of my overall impressions. Some of these Scentsy things will be things that are still available, so you could scoop them up. And then some of them are retired, but could come back at any time at a bring back my bar. So the first thing that I've gotten through is 2 pod packs. I got two air purifiers. So I put this one in my daughter's, and it is vanilla mint. And vanilla mint is really nice. You can't even smell them in here. Like wax, you can still smell, but these I can't smell at all. But vanilla mint is like creamy mint, and it is super pretty. I really like it. I've really come around to the mint on that. It's a love, I think. The other one I am doing is Berry Blessed, and this one I'm doing in my room, and it's kind of a fruity, like just a hint of a floral, but not really that floral, mostly like kind of a fruity berry note. And I do really like it. I'm not sure that it's like really particularly special, but there's not a lot of berry notes available from Scentsy during the winter months that don't have huge spice. So if you're looking for something that's kind of fruity and kind of fresh floral, like nice smelling without it being like too crazy spicy, this has no spice in it, so it's really actually very nice. Okay, so let's see, I did Aloha Citrus and Sweet Pea and Vanilla. So upstairs in my upstairs, 1 bar isn't enough, 2 bars is a little bit more than enough, but I make it work. But what I've realized is if I don't have 2 bars of one thing, like I have to figure out how to marry things well. So I thought these 2 would go together very well. Sweet Pea and Vanilla is super strong sweet pea, like the body spray from Bath and Body Works that they used to have that was called Sweet Pea. That is like hardcore this. I almost don't really smell vanilla. I mean, it's a really strong sweet pea body spray note. It's super strong. So I mixed it with Aloha Citrus that did not stand up at all. Aloha Citrus is a lovely smell. I mean, it really is so good. It's like tropical fruity and super like in a nice pretty floral. That's like a different kind of floral, but it did not hold up. I mean, you could barely smell it, honestly. I mixed Clothesline and Sparkling Sugar. Clothesline is super strong, but like any kind of laundry, I think marries really well with like a lemony sort of scent. So that's kind of where I was going with this. Clothesline to me smells like wet laundry, super strong. Like you can taste it strong. And I mixed it with Sparkling Sugar, which was from the Fantasy Wax collection. And this has yuzu in it, which kind of reads like almost like it's a very particular scent. And it's almost like dark resiny scent, or like almost like, I guess I'd say like black licorice almost. And then like a citrus scent that is kind of turned a little bit. I do not like this one. It mixed really well with Clothesline though. The citrus was just enough to make it a little bit different. And so I did like the blend actually. I did this, I know this sounds weird, but I did Cruisin and Dark Side of the Force. Okay, Cruisin smells like rubber. It leans almost leather, but I'm realizing I don't really like leather scents, and I like sheer leather, but that's not really leather. But this is like rubber, almost leaning leather, with no other like cologne note or anything like that. That was from our Father's Day collection last year. That's a pass for me. Dark Side of the Force. So I like this one. It's very super perfumey. When it first came out, I liked it a lot more. It's a little bit like too sweet perfumey and almost like old lady perfume. It is nice, but I really prefer the Light Side of the Force, and this mixed with Light Side of the Force is also really good. Okay, what else did I do? Okay, I did Vanilla Blackberry, and y'all, this smells like weed. Like, this is marijuana. That's what this smells like. I don't know what other people smell. It smells like you're smoking weed and you put black raspberry vanilla in your warmers, and so you got both. No, hard pass. Hard pass. In fact, one of my really good friends placed an order, and I hadn't warmed this yet, and so she ordered this, and I was like, I'm gonna warm it. Like, I'm gonna see what's up. So she ordered it, and then I burned it, and I was like, I melted it, and I was like, oh my God, I wonder what she's gonna say. So like after I delivered it or whatever, she's like, did they change the formula of the vanilla blackberry? And I was like, no. And she's like, Nana, that's her mom, smelled it, and she said it smells different too. And I'm like, yeah, it smells like weed, right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, you're thinking of black raspberry vanilla, right? And she's like, oh, yes. And so she only like could do 2 cubes, and she's like, I'm gonna have to give it to my weed smoking friends or whatever. I don't know. So I did have 2 vanilla bourbons, so I put those upstairs. And this is bakery vanilla with like some warmness. It doesn't smell boozy, but it does smell like, you know how like if you make a fruit cake and it's kind of a little bit spicy, or a lot of it spicy, but it's spicy, and then it kind of has that warm note from the bourbon. Like, that's what it smells like. Almost like the oak barrels, like kind of soaked in, but not too much woodiness. This was okay. It's okay. I would repurchase it, I think. But it's not like I gotta put it in my club kind of thing, right? Geez, I just made a big pile of mess. Okay, I did these 2 sugars. Sugar's coming back, I hear. Sugar is like supposed to be like Aquilina pink sugar. Don't know what that smells like. This smells like cotton candy and like sweet, like juvenile, sugary confection to me. Like cotton candy mostly is what I would go with. So I did that, and let's see. Then I did these 2, which was Ivy and Water Lily and Aloe Water and Cucumber. Aloe Water and Cucumber I love. It's very spa-like. It's supposed to be like pineapple nectar, but it's like definitely got a green note. And it just is like so fresh and clean, but it's pretty strong for like what it sounds like it would be, if that makes sense. This was actually super good. Ivy and Water Lily. Who knew? In the clam, it smells like super like floral, but almost like off-putting floral. Like almost powdery, but in the room, the Water Lily, like you can almost smell like an aquatic note, white floral and green. Guys, this was really good. Super strong, very nice. I wish I had more of that, honestly. I would vote it back. And then I finished Lavender Violet from the Garden Collection. I did not like this. I used 3 cubes, and like I couldn't really even smell it in my bedroom. And I can smell like everything in my bedroom, really. Like, it says Lavender Violet. If it's lavender, it's like sweet lavender. And the violet is not very like dirty violet like you would expect. It's kind of sweet, but I could barely smell it. That's a pass for me. The performance was like nothing. I could have, okay, so the rest is Vendor Wax. So let me see. I finished Lavender Stardust from Destination Wax, and the only reason I finished this is because I bought 5 more. I love this. It is lavender, pink sugar, peppermint, and a touch of vanilla. If you like lavender scents, but you don't love the herbalness of lavender, or you like it to be well mixed, this is for you. It is so good. The peppermint is good. The pink sugar makes it kind of like toned down, but you still get a little bit of herbal lavender. Oh, it's so good. I love this. I was hoarding it. I really was totally hoarding it. Okay, from the saltwater taffy, no, from the Kokomo sampler from Rose Girls, I did this one, which is Bum Bum, Gilligan's Brew, and then Kokomo, which is rainbow sherbet, saltwater taffy, and ice cream. And it was real fruity. I didn't really get any Bum Bum. I smelled mostly what I think of as Kokomo from her. The rainbow sherbet takes the show. It's real bright, real like strong. But the rest of the stuff I don't get. I don't get ice cream. I don't get saltwater taffy. I didn't get Gilligan's Brew or Bum Bum. I just mostly got rainbow sherbet, which is really good. But I mean, if you're expecting all the other things, I didn't get all that. I did Koopa Claus Needs a Latte. I like this scent a lot. I think I like this one better than Love You Latte. I have Love You Latte going right now, and I think I like this one better. This is Espresso, Gilligan's Brew, Baked Zucchini Bread, and Royal Sugar Cookies. And I think what I like better about this one is that it has that zucchini bread, which I don't normally like by itself, and it has to be blended very well. But it gives this enough like oomph, like fullness, that I like this one better. So I did Rodeo. I'm so glad to be done with this. This is leather, amber, wood, patchouli, and vanilla. And this is super leather. Like this is like too much leather. Too much leather for me. I can't. It was too strong. I could have dealt with the patchouli, which is just kind of in the background. The amber, all of that is in the background. The leather was like, whew, too much. This is what made me realize I don't like leather, this scent. And then I did the Cruisin and I was like, no, done. I did Florida Key Lime Pie, Serendipity, and Vanilla Ice Cream from Rose Girls. I do not know what Serendipity is, but I'm thinking it's a coconut, just based on how it melted. I was surprised that I got mostly the coconut. I did get some lime and like creaminess, like key lime pie, but like just lime and creaminess, but not super bright, like not as bright as you would expect key lime pie to be. It was very creamy and very coconutty. It was still really a good scent, but I would say that it's more serendipity, whatever that is. I think it's coconut, I'm guessing. I did Singin' in the Rain, and this was beautiful. Yeah, this one's really, really good. I don't know the scent notes, but it smells like rain. It's got a little sweetness, like maybe a citrus, but it is so pretty. It is a little bit perfumey rain, so it's like a sweetened rain, and kind of a bright rain. I really loved it. I wouldn't say it smells like rain itself, but it's really very good. I finished Spin Cycle Snuggle Beach Nights, and this one, I don't know why, but it kind of smells like grape to me. It was purple, and so I don't know if my mind is just messing with me. I definitely smell Snuggle, but I don't know if the Beach Nights makes it like sweetened up Snuggle, that it's almost grapey to me. It was good. I like Spin Cycle, which is a really like strong laundry, and then Snuggle added was really good, but it was like a little bit grapey, which I don't love, but I did like that. And then I did Jumping on Kokomo Clouds from Rainbow Melts. And again, with this one, it is mostly the rainbow sherbet. And I think that rainbow sherbet just takes over maybe whatever blend, because I have several from this sampler. And really all I smell from them is the Kokomo. I don't smell like all of those other, like Jumping on Clouds is supposed to be like cotton candy stuff. I don't smell all that. All I smell is the rainbow sherbet, which is totally fine. Like I actually really like rainbow sherbet. I like tart and sweet rather than just full sweet. And it's kind of fruity with like enough citrus that I like it. But yeah, I mean, all of them just kind of smell very similar to me. I would repurchase, I think, just rainbow sherbet or Kokomo rather than like all the stuff mixed in, because it's kind of lost. So that is everything that I melted. Any of these are your favorites? Do you guys like any of them? Are there any that you would like purchase or want to know more about? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. Talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.